Hey, welcome back.
I'm Adam.
I'm Brett.
And we are
the WALTWINS.
And today,
We are cooking something that is gonna fill the Blackstone.
that's right. I've got the 36-inch air fryer griddle combo. And we get asked all the time, with all that real estate, why are you just doing smaller cooks? That doesn't always happen. We do get some big ones.
Yes, quick explanation. The reason why we do simplified, you'll see we'll do like one or two, is because this is pretty much a step-by-step show. So we're just showing you something simple and then you can make it bigger. Today, we are making it bigger. And
Absolutely.
We're gonna go big and go home.
If you want to see our take on this big breakfast that we cook here on the griddle, then stick around while we dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one.
Like we said, welcome back. However, if you're new to the WALTWINS, welcome. Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. We especially want to welcome all of our new audience.
Yeah.
First of all, those that have been with us, thank you so much. We felt very fortunate to find ourselves landing on YouTube's trending.
And a shout to YouTube, by the way, for putting us on their page under Creator on the Rise. That is how a lot of you may have discovered us. So thank you for that. Everyone that discovered us before, thank you so much for being here.
And this has been such an honor for us. It's not something we asked for. YouTube simply sent us an email and told us they were going to do it. We hope that you'll stick around for our content. We just love to cook. And one of the things we try to say and we try to do, we're not big chefs. We're not cooks. We've always had a passion for cooking. And when we love to learn something new, we like to share it with you. We're trying to take the mystery out of cooking is all we're doing. And we find simple cooks that taste absolutely delicious. These aren't gourmet. We're not gourmet dudes. We're kind of gourmet dudes.
Yeah, and in the words of Sam, the cooking guy, we didn't go to culinary school. The food just tastes good.
The food just tastes good. And if you don't believe us, if you don't want to take our
Try
word,
it.
Try it and then let us know. We've had people let us know all along the journey and we are so grateful. When it works out for you, we can't tell you how excited we get. We love to connect with our audience, with all of you, because without you, none of this would happen. We're rambling on and on, but we just want to talk about this big cook, and this is very basic. I like to refer to this, Brett, kind of as a camping breakfast.
Oh, for sure.
You've got to
Absolutely.
get up after a night of camping, and you're the one working the griddle. Maybe you've got the portable griddle that you can take with you. There are some 36s that you can, even 28s. The thing that I love about the griddle is you can cook so much food at one time, and we just want to show you our take, something that you can take to the camping ground or just your backyard. But Brett, let's get to the groceries. What are we looking
All
at
right,
here,
as you
buddy?
can see, we've actually got the thick cut Right brand bacon. You can see our big bowl of shredded potatoes here. We have four large potatoes that we have shredded up. We've got 6 eggs. 6 eggs we're going to toss up on there. We got Sargento mild cheddar cheese, and as you can see, Jimmy Dean sausages we're going to cook up and cut up into this dish.
Right, the whole idea is just to make a big mess of things. We're gonna start with the bacon, and from the bacon, we're gonna start, once we've moved that off to the side, the potato is gonna be the star of the show. We're gonna get these hash browns. Now, we're not gonna be able to do one huge patty. We're gonna do as close as we can to get a flip. Once we flip, we're gonna try to marry it all together because we want to layer this. So we're gonna get some hash browns. Once our bacon is done, our sausage is done, and we're doing fried eggs. Once those fried eggs are done, we're gonna lay them on, take half of that hash brown and lay it down on top for a big piece of sandwich, breakfast sandwich.
I like to
potato
say
bun.
happy breakfast cake.
Happy
It's a
breakfast cake. I'm down with
All right.
that. But this is going to be massive. And listen, we wanted this one to be fun, to just have you come along and cook this big breakfast with us. Brett, let's get to it. I don't know if you can see where we're at. These two knobs over here, this is where we're going to start the bacon. These are low to medium low. And what I mean by that is I've got it on low and I brought it up between the first and second line.
About 35 minutes after the hour.
So just to give you an idea, right now we're temping. This is a warmer area. Right now we're about 410 to 420. Let me get to my middle hot. We're gonna end up being in about the mid 400s. My middle section is closer to 460, almost 470, even with the low, and the far side's all the way too low. A lot of people talk about with their griddles that they do get really, really hot. By the way, we didn't talk about this. We will be seasoning this lightly with what we call the usual suspects. A little S&P goes a long way as well for this, but we're just doing our take on this. So we do have our extreme hot zone. I'm gonna avoid that a little bit. The bacon, there's nothing we can do. We'll just cook right in there. We're gonna use the bacon grease to help with the rest of the process. Here we go. First things first, I'm gonna say all the things inside my head, which is let's get this bacon going. Now you've seen sometimes, I've talked about, I like putting my bacon on a cool griddle, I get less curl. Also, we have found, actually by cutting the bacon in half, it doesn't curl up as much because you don't get a big long piece of bacon that's gonna try to curl. We'll get some curling and that's okay, these smaller pieces, but this is just to add flavor to our breakfast. So like I pointed out, you'll find out with the griddle, you're gonna have your hot zones and your not as hot zones. right here in the middle, it gets really hot no matter where I set it. Guess what? I used to have the same problem with my grill too. But you learn to work with your zone. So in the middle, that's cooking hot. That bacon's almost done. We'll start moving it off to the side and we'll go from there.
Now the bacon is also serving, there's a second reason why we started with the bacon other than, just to get the air in smelling absolutely wonderful, is we can use that bacon to help as another part of the oil for the hash browns, which are coming on next.
Right. So I'm gonna get rid of some of this, not all of this. Some of this I want to pull in the back to reserve for later. So we will be cooking the hash browns in this as well. We pull some of this bacon. Look at this bacon grease. It smells so good and I'm so excited. So we're gonna lay these down and we're gonna spread them out.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, man. So we wanna spread this kind of a thin layer, best as we can. Was we want this to be a nice, big, thin layer. Dude, it's already starting to brown a little bit. All those are going. We can go ahead and get our sausage going on the side.
Yes, we can.
Jimmy Dean's original sausages, we've just got these little patties. We're gonna toss them on. We could smash them. Brett's done a big smash before. We may even end up chopping these up, Brett, if you wanna chop these up, just so we can actually mix that throughout. What do you think?
Sure. Oh, of course. Absolutely. Preferable for this dish.
Okay, so let's get these on and then we're gonna chop these up a little bit.
There you go.
So we're just gonna chop this up. To be honest, with as big as this breakfast is and all that bacon, I wouldn't have minded a little bit more sausage too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But it's okay, it's gonna add a great flavor anyway.
But this is gonna cook. As soon as this is done, I'm turning these burners off. In fact, Brett, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna cut the burners now because we don't need these burners anymore.
Sure.
And then we can leave this off to the side until the rest of the cook is done. But let this side just sit and cook in. We're gonna season the potatoes just a little bit right now. Obviously the sausage has a lot of flavor. The bacon has a lot of flavor.
I need an adult.
So we're just going to powder this just a little bit with our usual suspects. Salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, adobo, and
Accents.
all right, we'll put that down below what we use for that. But we have found a really good seasoning. We use this mix for everything. All right, it has been roughly 10 minutes. We are 10 minutes in.
Actually 11. Not to,
Okay.
who's counting?
Who's counting, Brent? I think those are good to go.
Yep.
Let's get an even cut here.
Ready?
Go, bro.
1, 2, 3. Boom!
Oh, that's how it's done, brother. You gonna
Yeah!
get the other one?
Oh boy, am I.
And by the way, GBD, like we say in the business. Golden brown delicious. Pull that off. We can flip that little piece after. That's okay. 1, 2, and buckle my shoe.
Oh snap! Okay.
All right, so Brett got a good flip and then he didn't land it. He didn't stick the landing, as we say.
I did
in the
score an
biz.
8.75 from the judges, to be fair.
Not perfect, but nearly.
It's
So
my
now-
overall performance that I go for.
That'll do. All right, let's get these eggs going, buddy.
Yeah, let's get the eggs on. We'll also throw on the onions, the egg cracking. This is my business right here. Throw a cheese layer down on those hashies. How do you feel about
Heck
that?
yeah. Get the hashies. Also get the
Hashies.
Get those onions on there.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Hang on.
Okay, so some of these eggs kind of got into the potatoes already.
Are
Thanks,
these already
Brett.
open? You're welcome. I knew that's what you wanted, secretly, without telling me.
Oh man, these eggs are all stuck together. Brett just wanted one big egg patty, apparently.
One big fried egg, and they don't come that big. That looks amazing.
How about that? Not too bad for
I've got some flipping skills.
I got some flipping skills. That's flipping right, brother. Okay, we'll just let those eggs go. Oh man, this is awesome. You know what I love about this? You can still hear the sizzle of that food that's still resting there.
It's like the remnants of a crowd after a big home run at the game, and everyone's already cheering. They're still like, "Oh, did you see that was awesome?"
Yeah, it is awesome. But this turned out exactly like I thought. We found out a few hiccups along the way. I thought we were cooking the onions separate. You dumped them right on. That was okay. This is similar to the other breakfast I did, but I've been wanting to do this big breakfast with our own hash browns.
Yes.
And this turned out exactly like I was hoping. Now, we probably can do what we've seen other people do. Turn this into a burrito where the potato becomes fun.
Or like a hash brown omelet.
But couldn't you see that would have been?
Yes.
Could have rolled that
yes,
up. Yes,
absolutely.
Sure. So we will try that in the future cook coming. But for now, Brett, this is amazing. Like we say though, it can look amazing.
Hey, happy breakfast.
Gosh. Inside
happy
here,
breakfast.
Oh,
Happy
my mouth
birthday.
is watering so bad. It can smell amazing.
Oh, we're at a restaurant. We're at a restaurant.
We're at the WALTWINS restaurant.
WALTWINS, welcome.
But if this doesn't taste amazing, this was all for naught. But I will eat to that.
Cheers, my brother.
Okay.
Oh, you do it before me?
Yeah, because you weren't doing it. The hint of the usual suspects is perfect in there.
I can't do it all.
Listen, this is broken today. So here's the deal. You want to be the hero at your next cookout, next camp out for breakfast? The only thing that took a long time, those hash browns.
Yep.
But listen, be patient with those and
Worth
it will all
the wait.
be worth it. Now, you could do this with dehydrated potatoes for sure.
Yeah.
We still want to compare both. We just wanted to do ours from scratch. Since we showed you how to do hash browns, we thought, man, we ought to do it cooked with the hash brown.
Yep.
We've been looking for it ever since. We did 4 large potatoes, made a ton of hash browns. We've got plenty to feed the rest of the family. Could have put some chorizo in there, dude. We could have actually spiced this up. We could put some peppers, turn this into a breakfast burrito using the hash brown as the tortilla.
As the tortilla shell.
So let's get up on out of here. But Brett, aside from coming to make this incredible large breakfast, to make sure we use the entire surface of the Blackstone. And by the way, we could have used more, probably could have done more hash browns.
Yep. Next time we'll invite more families.
There we go. So Brett, aside from coming to make this amazingly big, awesome breakfast, why else are we doing this?
Because all we do is twin.
No matter what. And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And griddle on.